In this video, we'll be taking a look at one college football game happening on December 18, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one college football game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Western Kentucky versus Old Dominion. The 2023 famous Toastery Bowl, originally slated as the Bahamas Bowl, is gearing up to be a highlight in the college football landscape, standing alone on a Monday as the sole bowl game. Initially intended to take place at the picturesque Thomas Robinson Stadium on December 16, 2023, the game has encountered a venue change to Jerry Richardson Stadium, a shift necessitated by ongoing renovations. The spotlight will be on the clash between the 7-5 Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the 6-6 Old Dominion Monarchs, promising a football spectacle that will unfold in the famous Toastery Bowl. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers head into the famous Toastery Bowl with a recent offensive struggle, gaining only 436.3 yards per game in their past 3 matchups, ranking them 19th worst in college football. The passing game, led by quarterback Austin Reed, has been a silver lining, accumulating an impressive 331.7 passing yards per game, positioning the Hilltoppers as the 14th best in the country. Reed has been a standout performer, amassing 3,317 yards on 61.4% passing with 31 touchdown passes and 11 interceptions this season. On the ground, Elijah Young has shouldered the rushing responsibilities, gaining 477 yards on 96 carries at an average of 39.8 yards per game. Despite their struggles in the rushing department, the passing attack, spearheaded by receivers like Malachi Corley and Dalvin Smith, has been a notable strength for Western Kentucky. Defensively, the Hilltoppers have faced challenges, giving up 338.3 yards per game, ranking them 51st in the nation. In their last 3 games, they allowed an average of 118 rushing yards, positioning them 74th worst, while their rushing offense struggled, ranking 81st worst with just 104.7 yards per game. Kendrick Simpkins has been a defensive standout, leading the team in tackles and sacks with 8 each. Anthony Johnson Jr. has contributed on the defensive end as well, leading the team with 3 interceptions. Heading into the bowl game, the Hilltoppers have a 2-1 record in their past 3 contests and have covered the spread once, showcasing both strengths and areas for improvement as they prepare to face the Barley Bowl-eligible Old Dominion Monarchs. Old Dominion faces a struggle against Western Kentucky if the game turns into a high-scoring affair. While the Monarchs aren't known for controlling the clock or dominating time of possession, their success often hinges on keeping contests close and delivering late-game heroics. Western Kentucky, on the other hand, has undergone a significant offensive transformation, evolving from a high-scoring powerhouse to a team with a potent passing game. Although not as unstoppable as in previous years, the Hilltoppers remain a force through the air in 2023 and will be much harder without All-American linebacker Jason Henderson. Old Dominion's key to staying competitive lies in a resilient defense, particularly in critical situations on third down. They simply have to get off the field. The Monarchs have shown their ability to weather tough situations, evident in their close Sun Belt battles against James Madison, Appalachian State, and Georgia State, where they emerged victorious or kept the game within reach. Old Dominion's knack for clutch performances and preventing games from spiraling out of control positions them well enough to win 6 games, with the understanding that keeping Western Kentucky under 30 points is crucial for success, as the Hilltoppers boast a 5-0 record when scoring more than 30 and a 2-5 record when held below that threshold. Over the last 3 regular season games, the Old Dominion Monarchs have struggled offensively, ranking among the bottom 25 teams in the country with 313 total yards per game, marking 89th in college football. Despite defensive improvements, the Monarchs faced a brutal Sun Belt Conference stretch, sitting 77th worst in scoring offense at 18 points per game and 2nd worst in scoring defense, conceding 26 points per game over the same period. Quarterback Grant Wilson has contributed 2,026 yards on 57% passing with 16 touchdowns and 7 interceptions this season, complemented by 166 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Kadarius Callaway and Keshawn Wicks have been vital in the rushing game, amassing 594 and 551 yards, respectively, with a combined 8 touchdowns. Ramelo Murphy leads the receiving corps with 495 yards and 3 touchdowns, while defensive standouts Jason Henderson and Marcus Knight have recorded 4.5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss, and 148 tackles, and 2 interceptions with 2 passes defended, respectively. As both teams gear up for the bowl season, they find themselves on different trajectories. Old Dominion has defied expectations, finishing strong with dramatic victories in their final 2 games to secure a bowl game with a 6-6 record. Head coach Ricky Ron has instilled confidence in the Monarchs, guiding them through a tough Sun Belt conference. On the other hand, Western Kentucky falls short of the high expectations set for them in Conference USA, finishing the season with a 7-5 record and without a win against a quality team on their schedule. The narrative takes a twist for Western Kentucky as they face the famous Toastery Bowl in disarray. Quarterback Austin Reed, along with 3 starting offensive linemen and 4 starters on defense, are in the transfer portal, raising significant uncertainties about their lineup for the game. The Hilltoppers are down to a 3rd-string quarterback, making the task even more challenging. In contrast, Old Dominion's offense remains intact, presenting a formidable challenge for an already weakened Western Kentucky defense. The Monarchs, backed by their defensive resilience and an intact offensive lineup, emerge as favorites in the matchup. Considering the recent defensive hang-ups of Old Dominion, allowing an average of 26 points per game in their last 3 outings, Western Kentucky sees an opportunity to exploit these vulnerabilities. The absence of All-American linebacker Jason Henderson further compounds the defensive challenges for the Monarchs, while Old Dominion has showcased a penchant for late-game dramatics. Containing the offensive onslaught from Western Kentucky, particularly through the air, becomes a formidable task. The famous Toastery Bowl holds the potential for high-scoring action, with Old Dominion facing difficulties in topping the offensive prowess that the Hilltoppers bring to the table. Digging into the statistics, the Hilltoppers boast a 5-0 record in games where they exceed 30 points. This underscores the significance of Old Dominion's defense in critical situations, particularly on 3rd downs. The Monarchs have showcased their ability to weather tough situations, evident in their close battles against Sun Belt opponents. To secure victory, Old Dominion understands the importance of keeping Western Kentucky under 30 points, as the Hilltoppers hold a 5-0 record when scoring more than 30 points and a 2-5 record when held below that threshold. Shifting focus to the offensive dynamics, Western Kentucky is averaging 30 points per game, with a consistent performance of 21 points per game on the road. Their recent 3-game average against the Monarchs sits at 32 points per game, with Old Dominion conceding an average of 26 points per game. The Hilltoppers are poised to hit their average in this matchup. On the flip side, the Monarchs, averaging 23 points per game, have the potential to score enough points to push the score past the total, especially given Western Kentucky's defensive vulnerabilities, allowing 28 points per game. The historical context adds another layer to the analysis, as the Hilltoppers and Monarchs have played over the total in 5 of their last 7 meetings. This trend, combined with the offensive capabilities of both teams and the potential defensive struggles, leads to high-scoring affairs. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.